Athletic Club Bilbao, of course, in their traditional red and white stripes. Early run by Muniain, but well cut out by Mascherano. Mascherano plays the ball up to Xavi Hernandez. Xavi finds Leo Messi. Leo Messi deep into the Athletic half. Leo Messi gets a shot off with his left foot. The ball carrier as Mascherano looking for Alexis Sanchez over on that left-hand side. Hits it long, looking for Llorente. Mascherano, 2 bites at the cherry, heads it away, comes back to Piqué. Piqué finds Mascherano. Mascherano plays a measured ball up to Athletics. 2-0 defeat. The camp now in the league. Javier, Venezuelan international. Be taken by Jose Manuel Pinto. Jose Manuel Pinto had an ankle injury. He's kept it out of Barca's last league game of the season against Betis. Victor Valdez came back. He just lays it back to Javier Mascherano. Mascherano. The ball just bobbles away from him, but he manages to stay in control. Plays it back to Javier Mascherano. Mascherano plays up to Messi. Messi drifts into his own half and lays it back to Mascherano. Pushes the header back to Pinto. Pinto rolls it out quickly to Mascherano. Mascherano's inside his own half. Puts on a burst of speed, takes him into the Athletic half, and then sees the opportunity to play forward to Xavi. Xavi. Now Barca on the edge of the Athletic box. Now it's Leo Messi. Leo Messi with a left-footed shot, and that's a great save by Borja. July 12th. Quarter of an hour gone in the Vicente Calderón. Vicente Calderón, Barca, they beat Hospitalet. Then Osasuna, and of course Real Madrid in the quarterfinals. And Valencia in the semi-final. This is the 3rd appearance under Pep Guardiola at this stage of the competition. Victory in 2009. And experience the atmosphere in this final. Mascherano just inside the Athletic half, plays it across to Mascherano. Mascherano into enemy territory. It's going to be a nightmare for Athletic. And Barca have a 2-goal advantage in the Vicente Calderón. Athletic Bilbao captain, 29 years old, made his debut back in 2003 under Iraola. The 21-year-old, of course, has no joy up against Gerard Piqué. 4th goal of the season in the Copa del Rey from Pedro. Didn't have an angle, of course. The referee was behind the 2 players. Some tactical rejigging if he wants to stay in this match. There's 2 shades to the pitch this evening. Definitely a third of the pitch. Then it's all over. But they've taken a great step towards winning 20. Pinto finds Javier Mascherano. Mascherano's got space ahead of him, runs into it, finds Iniesta. Iniesta back to the Argentine. Piqué happy to lay it across to Mascherano. Mascherano, though, finds Xavi, but then comes under pressure from Llorente himself, but plays a simple ball out to Mascherano. Mascherano plays it to Busquets. They disposed of Mirandés in the semi-finals. Whatsoever about just knocking it back to Pinto. Pinto then finds Mascherano. Mascherano, as ever, with space in front of him. Just tees it up, goes up on a crossfield ball, then just looks for a 1-2 with Llorente. Llorente battling on the edge of the box, but it's a great challenge by Gerard Piqué. Still got it over on that far side. That's a pointing Pep Guardiola's men. Marcelo Bielsa will have some decisions to make at half-time. Just launches it forward, finds Mascherano. Mascherano plays it back to, made 1 save this evening, but apart from that, hasn't really had too much else to do. Just 1 shot. Mascherano. Mascherano under pressure. Gets it clear. It gets ahead on it. It's Mascherano who picks up the 2nd ball. Susaeta came through the back of him there. Markel. Susaeta. Frustration. Not been able to get on the end of Llorente's flick on. There is Mascherano. He had that speculative in the free kick from the halfway line. To pull ball in by Susaeta. Balls at the feet of Gerard Piqué. Across to Mascherano. Mascherano has it long out to Susaeta. He's got Muniain. Muniain plays it across, and that's a good save by Pinto. Athletic win their first Looks as though Ander Herrera on that left wing cuts inside, gets it on his right foot. Herrera where Betis on the last day of the league season. Javier Mascherano now has a free kick, chips it forward. Look, Piqué across to Javier Mascherano. Mascherano, one of the few players on the Barca side. Both sides are happy to play the ball back into their own half. Now it's at the feet of Javier Mascherano. It's a side who's yet to experience winning a domestic cup. There's another one, Javier Mascherano. Adriano plays it back to Mascherano. Mascherano. Despite the fact they're staring a second successive cup final defeat in the face. Nevertheless, it's been a great season. Athletic need to get at least one back in third to second half. Tibai Gomez against Mascherano. There's only going to be one winner there. Javier Mascherano comes away with it. Pinto. Mascherano has the ball run under his foot. Plenty of time to recover though. Athletic sitting back in their own half now. Allowing Barca. Adriano tidies up, plays it back to Mascherano. Barca. Tibai Gomez in for Llorente. Llorente gets a header on it, but it's Piqué who gets in the way. And then it's Mascherano who clears it down the right pass, but Adriano tidies up, and then it's back to Mascherano. Mascherano, Bielsa looks in pain on the sidelines. Must be desperately disappointing to reach two finals in your first season as coach and never really do yourself justice in either of them. That's what's happening this evening though. Here, Athletic, more than anything you have to say, been undone by Barca's brilliance, especially in the first half. An electrifying opening spell from Pep Guardiola's men. And they're not doing so. Mascherano back to Busquets. Busquets though is caught by Llorente. Llorente ends up on the turf and Mascherano comes across, but he gives everything. He's dispossessed by Mascherano. Barca have a player down in the centre circle. Mascherano collected by Gerard Piqué. Piqué across to Mascherano. Now Iniesta Athletic. Another chance here, crosses in for Toquero, and then it's Autonece at the far post who puts his header wide. Another good opportunity. You really can't afford to spurn such chances. A good patient move. Xavi. Here's it back to Mascherano. Already brought on Seydou Keita and Cesc Fabregas. Pep Guardiola still has one more substitution left in his locker. That's a good header by Piqué away from Toquero. Pass back with Mascherano. Mascherano leaves the ball up the middle. Athletic now seem to be aware. Thierry, so has to play it with his feet. Chips it forward for Toquero. Took 5 minutes remaining here in the Vicente Calderón. Mascherano dribbles away from one Athletic player and dribbles away from another. Takes it over halfway, and then he's caught. And Herrera helps up Javier Mascherano. And the Argentine has really been so impressive this season. It's back with Gerard Piqué across to Mascherano. Mascherano looks one way, then goes another. Into the Athletic half. Plays it through for Seydou Keita, but the flag is up. Well, Keita was onside there. He looked as though he was about to take on Amorebieta there. Good flick on by Toquero. Piqué. He's got Mascherano on his left-hand side. There's the two that have been added. And Mascherano. There's a nice crossfield ball looking for Montoya. And Pedro added another in the first half, and that was enough to give Barca